Hello students, this is our third lesson, trigonometric functions, and as you know that trigonometric functions are useful in many fields, particularly when you want to determine the distance between two planets. Means wherever we need to measure certain things, trigonometry comes to play in role. So before discussing its application, first of all we should know what is trigonometry, how the concept has been developed, what terms are required to understand before starting our topic. So first of all we should know what are the angles, how do we measure angles, and how can we determine the trigonometric ratios related to that angle. As you know that angle is amount of rotation. For that we need initial arm, the first ray. And if I rotate this initial ray, means suppose this is the initial ray, and if I rotate like this, so I will get some amount of rotation over here, and that amount of rotation is known as angle. So angle, it is not just angle, it is a directed angle. Your rotation may be downward this side, so in that case your rotation is clockwise. So anti-clockwise and clockwise. So how the directions are measured, how to consider whether it is positive angle or negative angle. For that we need another arm, what we call that terminal arm. So this is the initial arm, our rotation is anti-clockwise, so it takes a position as OB. This is the position of the terminal arm. So what we call that first arm as the initial arm, and what we call this terminal arm, and the amount of rotation between them is your actual angle theta. So what are the positive and negative angle? अगर यहाँ पे इस फिगर में देखोगे तो आपको पता चलेगा कि OA इनिशियल आर्म है, इसको हमने एंटी क्लॉकवाइज रोटेट किया और इट टेक्स अ पोजीशन OB. So finally we got certain amount of rotation, that is known as angle. But look at here, rotation is anti-clockwise, so it is taken as positive. So on other hands, if you look at here, OA was the initial arm, we have rotated it in an clockwise direction, so like this downward. So here we got one angle theta, but which is a clockwise direction, angle is in clockwise direction, it is known as negative angle. So you have to remember, whenever anti-clockwise you have to consider the angle is positive, otherwise means a clockwise angle you have to consider as a negative angle. So measurement of angle means we are measuring amount of rotation by initial arm. Suppose this is the initial arm to terminal arm. So that rotation in any direction. So it may take entire round. So like this, it may take entire round to complete one rotations. So what are the methods to measure this angle? So there are two methods right now we are following for our class 11 syllabus, that is a degree measure and radian measure. So degree measure you have already discussed in earlier classes, but radian measure is new for you. So let's start with degree measure, which you have already studied in 9th and 10th. अगर हमारे पास यहाँ पे एक इनिशियल आर्म है, इसे हम रोटेट करके एक कंप्लीट रोटेशन बनाएंगे. मीन्स द इनिशियल आर्म एंड टर्मिनल आर्म, I can take point B here. So initial arm was AB, I have rotated it and I got a terminal arm OB at the same position. So a complete rotation हो गया. So we will assume this complete rotation as 360 degree. 360 degree means one rotation is about of 360 degree when it is considered in anti-clockwise direction. So you can imagine then what will happen if this is your initial arm and if you start rotating. So till here you got 90 degree, then this much is you got 180 degree, and if you continue the rotation, isn't it, like this till here, so 90 plus 90 plus 90, you will have 270 degree, and if you continue like this till here, you will have 360 degree. So like this, we have divided a complete rotation in 4 quadrant. What do we call that? Quadrant. So 360 divided by 4, you will get 90 each. So first round is of 90, then half rotation is called 180, 3/4 of the rotation is 270, and the entire rotation is of 360. So this is all about the rotation is positive, then measurements in a quarter. So 90, 180 and 270, 360. It is in degree. Then this is OA. So from this side, this would be negative 90 till here. If you go till here, half rotation, so it would be negative 180 degree. And if you go further till here, this would be negative 270 degree. And finally, if you come back to the original position, so this is negative 360. So like that, if you go clockwise, then your angles are measured in negative degree, and when you go anti-clockwise, the angles are measured in positive degree. सिंपल सी बात है, यहाँ पे हमने 360 degree we have considered equivalent to one rotation, isn't it? So your one rotation is equivalent to 360 degree. But I want to find out value of 1 degree, means how much rotation. So your 1 degree is equivalent to 1 by 368th part of rotation, isn't it? Means if I divide the entire rotation in 360 parts, so each part would be considered as 1 degree. And again, if I divide that 1 degree in 60 equal parts, so 1 degree is equals to 60 minutes. So single dash consider, read as 60 minute, isn't it? Means 1 degree again divided in 60 equal parts, so value of each part would be 60 minutes. Again smaller than that, so that 60 minutes, so 1 minute, single dash read as a minute, is equivalent to 60 second. Double dash means read as a 60 second. So first of all, the entire rotation divided in 360 part, that becomes 1 degree. 1 degree divided in 60 equal parts, that becomes 1 minute. 1 minute again divided in 60 part, so that becomes 1 second. So like that, we can have a smaller unit of degree. Now look at here, we have 360 degree. What does it mean? How many seconds? If you want to answer in second, so 360 into 60, so that is 6 6 are 36, 3 6 3 are 18 plus 3 21, and this is 2160. It is in minute, so I will put dash. If you want to answer in second, so 2160 into 60, so what will be that calculation? 6 6 are 36, 3 carry, 6 1s are 6, 7 8 9, 6 2s are 12, and 2 zeros, these many seconds. So one rotation is equals to these many seconds. What is the meaning of 3.5 degree? So we'll convert it in minute. 3.5 degree, that is into 60. Now the whole thing is in minute multiplied by 60. So 6 5s are 33, So what happened? 210 minutes, isn't it? So 210 minutes, 3.5 degree equivalent to 210 minutes. Or you can write 3.5 degree. So I will split this integral part and decimal point. So 3 degree plus 0.5 degree. I have splitted that. So that fractional part we will convert in minute. 0.5 into 60. That is converted in minute. So this remains in degree. So 3 degree plus 6 5 are 30. So it is a 30 what? Minute. Means 3 degree 30 minutes. How to write that 3 degree 30 minutes? So it is a 3 degree comma, put comma, 30 minutes. As like instead of writing 3.5 degree, we can write integral part is 3 degree and 0.5 degree equivalent to 30 minutes.